Do you compliment your partner or your spouse? It doesn't matter what kind of relationship you are, whether you're a woman or a man. Do you compliment them on their beauty? Do you compliment them on their skills or on their activities? Or do you compliment them on anything else? Why am I going to discuss this? I had a story which is from a long time ago, and it just keeps repeating into my mind, so that's why I'm going to discuss it, and bear with me for it. Hi, my name is Juliana from Unity of Consciousness, where we help you to achieve personal and spiritual growth. So why are we interested in this topic? Let me repeat again. Do you praise your partner or your spouse? Do you give them compliments? Long time ago, I was working in a hospital as a nurse, and there's this nurse who just got married, and I was working as an agency in there. Let me explain that. So each institution or each health institution, they've got agency staff backups. That means that if somebody calls in sick, they call the agency, and the agency has got staff, and I was one of them, and I was working for this hospital. Now this nurse in particular just got married, and everybody was congratulating her. I was not a local staff or a permanent staff or their staff or their hospital staff. I was an agency, so I did not know the nurse or this colleague. I also complimented her on her recent marriage, and she was showing the wedding photos around, and she showed it to me, and she said to me, "What do you think of the photos?" I said, "Well, they're very beautiful photos." And she also asked me, "What do you think of my husband?" I think he's okay. He's all right. Is he handsome? I said, "Yeah, he's handsome. But you both look beautiful." Now I just have to mention a little clause in here. This couple was a biracial couple. So the guy was Aussie and the girl was from a different culture. So that might mean something, or it might not mean something. It doesn't need, if I have to mention the culture, doesn't need to be that I have to mention this culture, because I don't want to have racial comments, because this is not the point. I'm not discussing in here whether they should get married or whether the biracial couples should exist or not. I really don't care, for as long as they're happy. That's not my concern. My concern was that when she asked me, is he alright or is he handsome, roughly, because this is a story about maybe 15 years ago, roughly. And I said, "Yeah, he's alright." To my amazement, her reply was, "Yes," she said to me, "but we are not going to tell him that." So this is, again, to my amazement, her response. So why did she respond in that way? I don't know, and particularly I don't care for that personal response. Could be a personal response, could be perhaps a cultural encouraging response or based response. I don't know. But what I want to discuss in here is to discuss things in general. So do you compliment your spouse? So I've been married for almost 20 years, and I always compliment my husband. We've got a long-term relationship. I might not be an expert in relationship, but I'm an expert in my relationship because I keep it going. I'm in a committed relationship and I love my husband. So do I compliment him? All the time. I don't have a problem with complimenting my husband. I also receive compliments from my husband, So I don't see why was this case for this lady, why she did not want to compliment her husband, or why would otherwise she would say that, or does she not want other people compliment her husband or her partner? Doesn't really matter. I'm not sure, because I didn't ask for further like clarifications. I didn't ask, so I'm just gonna not make assumptions in here, but I'm just gonna go on a limbo and discuss things. As I said, personally, I don't know why she would say that, and I don't know whether it was a cultural based response. I don't know, but to my personal opinion and from my marital or partnership experience, I would give to my partner compliments. I don't have a problem, because by giving compliments, I appreciate my partner or my husband in various things. I appreciate him on his good looks, because honestly, I do like him and I do like his looks, because otherwise I would not have married him if I didn't like him. I don't want to be mean in here, because everybody likes somebody more than everybody else. And if I didn't like him, I would not stayed for this long in a marriage. So I have got personal opinion and personal experience based response in here. So I would give him a compliment when he does something. I would say, thank you so much for helping me, and believe me, he helps me a lot in a lot of things. He does a lot. So our marital relationship is a partnership. So we work together, we sit down together, we eat together, we drink together, we eat cheese or drink wine together or teas, etc., etc. So you do things in partnership, and all the time, personally, for everything I'm with, you give a compliment to anything or anybody when it is due, despite your personal feelings for everything in general. And I would suggest you guys give compliments to your partners all the time, because at the end of the day, you appraising them, you appreciating them, and you're appreciating their existence in your relationship. You're not single anymore, but you're a duo. You're in a partnership, and you're gonna do that dance in partnership, in that dance that is called life. You're not alone anymore, but you will do a duet partnership and dance in your life. So why would you not compliment your partner or your husband or your wife or your spouse? You should. That's my personal opinion. You always should. Tell them that they're handsome or they're beautiful. Tell them that you love their eyes or their lips or whatever, their bodies. Tell them that that's okay. So then you build your relationship from that appreciation, because people feel appreciated. Now, I'm not saying that they have got a low self-esteem, because that's an entirely different issue. I'm not asking you to compliment all the time people who have got a low self-esteem, because it doesn't matter what kind of compliments you pay to a person with low self-esteem. They always be low in their self-esteem. A person, in this case, needs to feel their self-worth. Then, if they know and they realize that they exist and they are worthy of existing or taking on life, then we talk. But I'm not saying about the compliments that you should pay to people who have got low self-esteem. I'm talking about normal and regular relationships, okay, based on a dual respect and love. You always should compliment your partners, always, about their looks, about what they did, the activities that helped you, that you worked together, about something else, about their intelligence, about how they approach and solve the problems. Okay, give the compliment when it's due, because it will make you also approachable in a relationship. It will make you feel that you are appraising, and also you are evaluating something you've got on. It takes people a long time to learn a lot of things, and one of the things that I learned during my time was that at first when we got married, I was always angry, and I didn't know why. Okay, I didn't know why I was always angry, but then very soon I came to realize, why am I angry? You know, as I said, I didn't have a reason to be angry. I don't know why I was angry. As I said, I realized that I shouldn't be angry. I shouldn't be angry at somebody, and I should respect personal opinions. In a relationship, you're two people. You've got two brains, two personalities, two ethics, two kind of different ethics, etc., etc. Two different perception towards the world and life. You're not as much as I would say that you are one person in one point of view, you will approach life as one unit, but still you are two different people. You can't possibly expect that the other person to think exactly as you are, to be angry or to be upset with them, or etc., etc. You can't expect it, because at the end of the day, you shouldn't expect them to behave like you for two very important aspects. One, because you're two different people. Okay, you're always two different people. You approach life in two different ways. Okay, the beauty of it is how to make a compromise with each other. Okay, not how to devalue one's opinion, but how to make compromise with each other. Because although you approach life in two different aspects or two different perceptions, you might be right about it, both of you, or you might be wrong, both of you. You just have to come to a compromise. Talk things out, you know. Talk it out. Have discussions. This is what adults do, okay? They discuss things, what's best for the unit, then the other one should withdraw, okay? So because you're two different people, you shouldn't be upset. The other thing is, you should not be upset with a different person, because you cannot think, you cannot think because you're always right, okay? Because everybody has got their own mistakes, okay? Me also, we've got our own mistakes, but I cannot put myself as a benchmark where I'm right about everything and I know everything. I can't put myself as benchmark, and therefore I want the other person to meet me. No, we should downgrade ourselves and meet in the middle for the best of the unit. Because at the end of the day, you must remember that what decision you took yesterday, you'd be upset with yourself. Why did you took that decision yesterday? And you have got a completely different view about that decision today than it was yesterday. So you'd be upset with yourself. So first, you have to be realizing that you're two different people with different mindsets, and also do not put yourself as a benchmark that you are always right and you're perfect in everything. You're not right all the time, and you're not perfect. So you cannot expect the other person to meet you. You're a human being with flaws like a lot of people. So that's why you have to realize that. And the third thing is that you have to appreciate life. You've got somebody to share your life with, and you can appreciate them all the time. And this goes to both of you, whether you're a husband or a wife or two people coming into a relationship. You have to be thankful that this person is sharing their lives with you. Always be thankful and appreciate them all the time. There's no pride in appreciation. Your pride will not go down if you appreciate your person or the person you love. And let me back up with 2 articles I found, and I read them, and I just read them out to you, which are very, very interesting, I should say. The first article is from Psychology Today, and it's posted on December 29th of 2018 by Wendy L. Patrick, JD, MDiv, PhD. So this is a person that has done some research, and the title of the article is called "Why You Must Compliment a Partner on More Than Good Looks." My discussion started with the looks, and it will end up there as well, but let me also say to you that compliment your partners all the time. So let's see what Wendy says amongst other things, and I have highlighted that. Give me 1 second. Okay, my highlight is gone, but I will tell you loosely. Hang on, let me just find it. Okay, so what she says in here is, in a world where most people feel like trees blending in the same forest, a partner who affirms our distinctiveness makes us feel like a snowflake. That means that it makes us feel different, special and unique. And here's the best part: such affirmation does not have anything to do with the physical attractiveness. So I have to digress on the last part. The compliments that you should pay your partner is a combination of different kind of compliments, including their physical aspects. So this is what Wendy says. I will put a link with her article just down below. Also, I want to read quickly. There's another article from Modern Wellness Counseling. 4 types of compliments you can give to your partner today to strengthen your relationship. Just like I said before, giving compliments, it will strengthen. You are one unit, although you're 2 different people, but you still are one unit, one family. And let's see what kind of compliments. Compliment their outfit. Okay, so you look sexy in that outfit. Your makeup looks great. I like the dress on you. I like the way that shirt fits on you. See, let us say for both sexes. And compliment something they did well. Just like I said, if your husband or your partner is helping you with housework, say, "Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you so much for cleaning the house, or for doing the dishes, or I don't know, whatever they do around the home." And you'd say in this example, "Wow, you did a great job today juggling everything. You handled that project very well. I noticed you took care of the dishes and laundry. Thank you." Be appreciative in this case, because if you appreciate something, you evaluate them, okay? They feel valued, because at the end of the day, if you don't value the person you love, I mean, I don't know what else you're gonna do. And you are so good at listening to me vent. So these are some examples. You don't have to do exactly as they say, but just base your compliments on how you feel and what you do and what the other does, okay? Always compliment their character. "I can always count on you. You were so brave in pushing through that challenge. I really appreciate how efficient you were. You can help me to be calm," or "you help me be calm." And the 4th compliment or type of compliment that Modern Wellness Counseling suggests is compliment something you admire about your partner. For example, and this is specific, that applies to my case at first. I love how your nose crinkles. Oh, I love how your nose crinkles when you laugh. This is a good one. I love that you make me feel safe when you hold me. I admire your commitment to always making celebrations special, and you always know how to make me laugh. I think I do love the last one because that compliments your partner in the way that, hey, you feel comfortable in each other's company and you disarm in each other's company. Because if you say to your partner, hey, you always know how to make me laugh, despite if I'm angry or sad or tired of life, or I had a big day or challenging day, say, you did make me laugh, you achieved that. That's what I love about you. So I really love this, and let me just quickly see who writes this, and I don't think I can see. Yeah, this is written by Priscilla Rodriguez, MS LMFT, who's the owner of wellness counseling, modern wellness counseling. So I'm just gonna quickly wrap it up. What we did discuss about it. So we did discuss about whether you should compliment your partner, on what basis you can compliment your partner, and how you compliment your partner. I've given you some examples. So we discussed my opinion, and also we discussed bits and pieces from these two researchers from Psychology Today, Wendy L. Patrick and Priscilla Rodriguez from Modern Wellness Counseling. My name is Juliana from Unity of Consciousness, where we help you to achieve personal and spiritual growth. Thank you so much for your time. Be well.